What is up, Goobs? First question. Why am I playing Delusion and not Fallout? Because I wanna. That's the only reason. Tomorrow we'll play some Fallout. Tonight I wanna play Delusion. I'm also super tired. Super tired. So, should be fun. Maybe a little more low-key than normal. I see that, wondrously, it's gonna be a slow night. Yeah. Anyway, let's just get into it. I'm gonna play some games. Play some games. You want to play some games? Yeah. We last left off in this game with a whole new area. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Remember? A lot bigger than I remember. Got myself an ice. Let's get locked in for a couple hours. Couple hours. Is that too loud? Probably not, right? As long as you can hear me, it's fine. Everything is so unfamiliar. I remember... Damn. Came to this weird-ass city and got ourselves a room. Why can't I close... Why can't I close the door? See door? Alright, I think I'm ready. We're good to go. Who are you? King's favor, Pat. Welcome to the Squeaky Wheel Tea House. What can old Baba Zena do for you? Questions. Baba Zena blows a plume of smoke. I forgot everyone here smokes cigarettes. They should have, modeled in them smoking cigarettes. Animated it. Not from around here, don't fret. Nearly everyone in the kingdom came here from somewhere else. What's new? Snow, mostly. The king, blessed be his name, controls our seasons. Really. Used to give us nice long springs and summers, but this winter is scheduled to end months ago, and it's havoc on our farmers. I'm sure its majesty must have some plan in mind. And don't believe what you hear about the stockpiles running dry. Guild says it's just a rumor spread by the saboteur, meant to make us all panic. What if the king is dead? Some folk think we should reopen the Halshire border, but I don't know. The Pistatic Union's got it in for us. If you ask me, it's no coincidence they started making trouble right after we arrived. Hey, don't we get too many outsiders these days? Huh. So was she talking about how there's like a, you know, an issue between the Union and these guys? Lots of people used to come here. They flocked from all over to help us build the king. Build him. Slev, Lundell, Bion, Vena, even Puria or further. Lots of them fought for the Union in the God War, but didn't like where it was heading. Now old school Cardavans like myself are almost a minority. Not that I'm complaining, mind. We get the brightest brains in all the sky realms hobnobbing in here. That Lady Law Eurodite Academy's got nothing on the squeaky wheel. La-di-da. Okay. So this island wasn't always a part of the Unair Isles. Oh no, pet, we sailed here 10 or 15 years ago now, seeking trade with Howlshire. That was grand until the Union started moving more troops into Howlshire too. Xena checks no one's eavesdropping and casually leans closer. When I was a lass, we called this island Cardova, a muddy wee Wiccan fiefdom. It was bound to an old mother god whose name is no important. So our first mention of the god around here wasn't all bad. I remember Ma talking me to a Wiccan wise woman when I got pregnant and didn't want it. Oh. But that fickle old god asked a heavy price to see us through each winter. Good riddance, says I. Huh. More questions? Pet. Oh my god, there's so many things we could talk to her about. What can I do in Ferropolis? The city's nearly as tall as it is wide. Higher you go, the richer it gets, you see. Some say it's dangerous below, in the conduits, but that's shite. Good bargains down there if you know where to look. Those big metal kiosks, you'll see folks queuing for our royal summoning stations. That's how we townsfolk get our daily bread, straight from the king. May its gears turn evermore. A poster behind her. I don't see a poster, I see like a machine. Why is this place called the Squeaky Wheel? The Machinist Guild has a saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. To me, it means good things go to whoever asks the loudest, not always who needs them the most. Ain't that the truth? My late wife saw it differently. She said it was a motto. If you want good things, you've got to make noise. We never did settle that argument. More questions? It's just me or a lot of people having memory problems? I don't remember people having memory problems. Am I a part of this? Xena's expression of genial indifference suddenly seems fixed in place. She busies herself cleaning a glass with expert nonchalance. Are they now? Can't say I noticed. Maybe that's me own memory going funny, eh? Xena, I already know something's weird is happening. It's obvious. I don't think I'm gonna pass this because I'm not wearing that cap, but 50. Let's try and pass it. Oh, maybe not. 50. I know we naturally have 30. Yeah, we have 50. More questions? Memory problems. Xena already knows something's weird's happening yet. She blinks, then checks for eavesdroppers and leans in close. Maybe folk are a bit absent-minded lately. Can you blame them? Tough times like these will do that to a mind. The thing is, it's getting worse. I tried to keep a diary of what I'd forgotten, but it just made me feel pure bonkers. It must be the corruption worming into our heads, twisted things. How do you even talk about something like that? How do you ken something's wrong when you can't remember how it was before? Those folks who do try to discuss it tend to get extra forgetful soon after. Listen, pet, maybe don't stay in this land any longer than you need to, eh? I'm sure there's folks back home who'll be missing you. Ain't nobody missing me. Bottled visions and the mercenary, those are the only things we haven't done. Oh shit. I'm alright for now. That was wrong. Tell me about visions. The kingdom's premier export, so I'm told. A real dream or fantasy, tapped in like cork. Oh yeah, we got one of these, sorry. Tapped and corked for the buyer's pleasure. But if that's your tipple, you best find a licensed vision trader. She doesn't like him. Not that I'm judging, mind. It's perfectly legal here. And I can why it's so popular. Just not old Baba Xena's personal cup of tea. Besides, I can't be arsed with the extra permits. Darkstar Mercenary. I think Every time we ask this question, it's referring to Vela, right? Aye, it's been all over the dispatch. That rat-eyed lady Captain Velma, was it? Viola? It's making all kinds of trouble for the Union. Good for her, I say. Mind, if you're looking for Darkstar's swords around here, I'll have to disappoint you. Although, there was that adventurer fella who went over to their side 10 or 15 years ago now. Who? Jesus permission? You just gotta check in. I don't know, I'm just being silly. That's just the first prompt you get before you chat the first time. Frost, that was it. Paxton Frost. I think that's the dude we're looking for, right? Used to be a hero of the kingdom. In the end, his own crewmates chibbed and dead in some kind of mutiny. Made the front page of that week's dispatch. A lot of folk thought he got what he deserved. You think he deserved it? I think it's a shame. Shame such a talented fella felt he'd be better off with a bunch of Skyfaring reprobates than in here in the kingdom. Still, play stupid games and you'll win stupid prizes. Yep, I want some stupid prizes. Nice to meet you, lady. What about these weirdos? Did you hear about the famine over in Hollowshire? They say Inquisition's... Like, yeah, I knew it were trouble when the Union moved on over there. Did it change? I've recently been. You do look like traveling type. Maybe you can confirm the news then. The Inquisition's doing its best. Let's just be bootlickers. Oh, hey? That's most interesting. My, would you look at the time? Sorry, pal, I was supposed to be meeting someone here. Alright, dude. Why are you not wearing shoes? Everyone here has like cybernetics too, it's weird. So I heard the story right. A man and a woman, lovers they were, like two seeds in a pod. You couldn't pry them apart with a crowbar. Lived in Ferropolis, though I can't say where they are now. Well, one night, these two had an awful fight, and went back to their own families for a while. Both of them prayed to the king to make them forget the other. And did you know what? The king answered. What did he do? Granted their prayers, didn't it? Next morning, they both woke up with no memory of ever meeting. And they went on like this for years, searching for someone new, never quite finding the right one. Then the next day, they met again, in this very tea house. And even though they didn't recognize each other, they were drawn together irresistibly. So how did it end? They got married and had 18 kids, or so I heard. Their love was so strong that not even the king could keep them apart. They both got their memories back eventually, and swore to never make the same mistake again. Jesus Christ. Can the king actually do that? They glanced to each side as if someone's watching them. It's only a story, mate. These people here are weird. You heard Dimitri's story? He's full of shit. If my husband forgot who I was, you wouldn't catch me dead reminding him. Jesus Christ. That's so funny. We actually talk to those people in the correct order. So people who have augments or machinists, the machinist is leaning back in the seat, drumming their fingers on their teacup with an amused expression. My opponent's knowledge of this game is undoubtedly superior. There's no move I can possibly make that will not anticipate. They will not anticipate. However, I know something that my opponent is not. I'm cheating. Oh my god. Okay. What do you guys are playing like invisible chess? His face betrays no emotion as they study the board intensely. My opponent knows I have pondered every strategy ever played by man or god. What they don't know is that my tea is dosed with amnesia potion of my own recipe. They are wholly unprepared to face a lunatic. What fucking game is this? Oh my god. These people are wild. This city is crazy. This is the like room, right? Yeah, that's where we slept. Damn. I feel like the city is so much bigger than it looked like on the outside. I can't play the piano thing. Alright, see you later. This place is cool. I'm out of here. Wait, is that just a balcony? No, that's the stairs. So it's over here. Another hangout spot? The other patrons are giving this woman a wide berth, as if she carries a contagious disease. What are you staring at? Waiting to see if I grow an extra head? What? I'd pay to see that. She scowls and doubles over her coughs, and coughs heavily. Keep your money, Ponce. The kingdom pays me well. Not well enough to see what I've seen, though. Tell me about yourself. Name's Doyle. I'm a royal cleanup worker. You know, fighting the corruption. A hero of the kingdom, they call me. More medals than you've had hot dinners. And what's my reward? Children hide or stare at me wherever I go. Shopkeepers wipe down every surface I touch. When I'm done here, the landlady will bury my mug, so that I don't contaminate any other patrons. So they're worried because she kills corrupted people that she's corrupted? She glares up at you. So what? Your friends dare you to talk to me? Come to stammer some shite about how grateful you are for my service? Or are you just tired of being human? I'm new here. What the fuck is this? Keep patronizing me and I'll kick your ass? I'm new here. Well, take my advice. If you ever get drafted into a cleanup crew, jump off a bridge so both your legs get broken. 2 more weeks of leave, then I'm back to the corrupted land. Damn the king, but it's never enough. Is that all? No offense, but I might be dead soon, and I don't want to spend my last hours with you. You are an insufferable bitch. I will leave you alone. Damn, there really is like a tiered city here. People do live up. What are you fellas doing? 3 patrons huddle around the table, nursing hot mugs and discussing a news sheet with hushed voices. Of course, there's nothing about the summoning outage. The machinists would never admit that the saboteur bloodied their noses like that. They notice you listening. Oh, her king's favor, pal. Just a few old farts enjoying our weekly ration. Every day I thank my stars I live here and nowhere else. So they each have something to say, like secret? Absolute bollocks. My cousin in Yanks, her daughter saw a corrupt one in the forest just last week. It's spreading bloody everywhere. Oh, your king's grace, my dear. Isn't it nice to be safe and warm in Ferropolis, where the guild can look after us? No doubt the corruption will be cleaned up soon. These are like rumor machines. You see, it says she's from Alskip, but none of us remember any village by that name. I'm telling you, they've erased the whole... Oh, your king's blessing, citizen. Don't mind us. We're just absorbing the latest world dispatch. Good to know the guild has it all in hand, right? I have no idea what you guys are rumoring about. I'm new here. And I'm out of the inn. Well, isn't that a fresh morning? Dang. What do we have here? What is this? Holy shit. What are you guys waiting in line? Is that where the bread is dispensed? Oh, no cutting in line. I heard the saboteur submits hundreds of petitions every day, all in different names, telling the king to make more bootlaces or wind-up dolls to matching sets of teacups. That's why the summons are always such shite. They say the saboteur's got an old dungeon full of bonsai gods, scribbling away at chained bound since they was only godlets. A whole dungeon of gods? Interesting theory, anyway. Those summoning glitches have me at my wit's end. I've been the first one here every morning for 2 weeks running. Even when it snows, there still's no bread. What's the king playing at? I'd love to give the bastard who maintains these a piece of my mind. What is this machine? You're not from here, are you? This is a royal summoning station. It's how we common folk get our food and our goods. Only I don't remember the last time I got what I asked for. What's the source of the glitches? Damn if I know. Guild says it's the saboteur making trouble. Last week I tried asking for a baguette in case it made a difference. No chance. I got some kind of flute made of actual jade. My neighbor says it's a clarinet. A jade clarinet sounds valuable. Yeah. Hey, to who? Listen, pal, nobody around here is buying luxuries right now. It makes no difference if you're a clarinet player or a bloody privy cleaner. Food and fuel are what matters, and there ain't enough of either. I try to make the best at it, but if the guild catches you selling summoned goods, they flog you in the street. What do they expect us to do? I'll buy it from you. Very kind, but I already sold it for pennies. Makes a nice toy for my mate's daughter, at least. Alright, I hope your luck improves. Your lucks? I hope your lucks improves. Now what? You want to bust some people's houses? This is the armorer. We'll hit the armorer and we'll just like go around in circles. So, it's just like every other armory. Oi. You have the stink of countryside about you. I find many judge a dangerous place. Well, citizen, you've come to the right shop. Name's Jasimir. I sell things that kill. Give me a thing that kills. What do you need it for? I have to keep records, see, in case the king comes knocking. I'm a farmer? I'm a guard? Yeah, I'm a guard for one of those big roaming workshops. You work the land ships. You're braver than I am, citizen. Technically, I kind of am, because I did go killing around it. Buildings should stay still. You watch out for saboteurs, eh? Now, I just need your name, occupation, place of residence. You invent some plausible fake details, something tells you it would be unwise to tell the truth. This place is weird. Jasimir sniffs the air deeply. Ah, the landship guard. You ain't dead. So I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. What can I do you for? Have you seen a former Darkstar mercenary? They raise their eyebrows at you. Setting Sun Company. Clockwork Lancers. Did you say Darkstar? No, I remember him. He's a Wainwright, not a sellsword. What does that even mean? What does any of those jumbled words even mean? Sorry, if any Darkstar ever bought weapons here, they used a false identity. Hard to believe anyone would do something like that. I know. Maybe try Vital, the vision trader. He fought in the God War as a lad. And all the merchants in this town, of all the merchants in this town, it's him who deals most often with outsiders. What do you have for sale? A weightless glove? Helps negate fatigue during combat. Damage penalty from attacking with low stamina is less severe than when worn. And it makes a weapon feel light as a feather. I didn't even know there was a damage penalty. Does that mean you swing faster? Or is it just the damage penalty? I'll sell you my treasure. Take it all. I stole it from people's houses. Rusty dagger. Can't believe this does 15 damage. It feels like it does way less. Or way more. The bow feels like it does way less. A great sword. So this is just a sword. We have a dagger. This dude sells a great sword. That seems kind of fun. Having a big sword. Do I have room for a glove? I don't. We'll just replace one of these, right? I mean, this amulet kind of fills a similar task as the glove. Except it helps with sprinting, but it fucks our mana. So I don't know. I do not know. Well, good day to you, sir. Got some... Is that where all the poor people live? I don't want to go down there yet. We can go on the outskirts. Let me check my quests real quick, because I forgot what we were doing. It's Endless Realm. That's Endless Realm. The Sky Pirate is what we're looking for. Jack Basalt told you, skilled techno-archaeologist. Basalt believes he may have returned to Clockwork Kingdom. We have talked to a few people that kind of gave us hints, but I don't remember what they were already. Safe passage is something we have to do here. Find the lost royal freight capsule in the countryside northwest of Ferropolis. I kind of want to do that. Do we want to explore around the city, or do we want to go do this quest? Everything else is in different areas. You know. Let's keep exploring around the city, because maybe we'll find people who want quests that are outside the city and we can hit them all at once. Move along, stop your guapping. Whatever's above you is not your concern. Okay. Rude. So this is a clothing store. Let's see what he has. No, and for the 6th time, no. We do not have any sky blubber coats in stock. I've petitioned, I'm petitioning, and I will petition. They look at you properly for the first time. Oh, King's mercy. Forgive the impromptu grammar lesson, citizen. I mistook you for a regular. Everything is such a whirl today. I'm Quarshi. Quarshi? That's a weird name. Clother and armor to the citizens of Ferropolis. Right now, I have more orders than I can fill, but if you want something that's not out of stock. Have you seen a mercenary? Good heavens, no. I've served barely any mercenaries since the border closed. Half my takings used to come from exports. Our weapons and equipment make the Unions look primitive, so I'm told. Of course, that's probably why the Union became so belligerent. Couldn't have their own merchants being put out of business, could they? Its Majesty had no choice but to retaliate in kind. Perhaps you should speak to Babazina at the Squeaky Wheel. She gets all sorts coming through. I think we have, and I know she told us something about Frost. What do you have for sale? Oh, clockwork furnishings, that's cool. Scuffy, it gives you regen. Interesting. The furnishings look cool, but let me put that away. That is a whoopsie daisy. What have we marked on our map? So, pretty much the whole area. What was this? Why is there like a bridge thing here? There's 2 bridges. Huh. Okay. I think that we flew right here and then walked over here. I remember this house. And we went to the farmlands, went to the library, went over here, went down here, there's a broken ship. We did not go where this bridge area was. And we haven't been to this bridge area either. I don't think we went everywhere over here either. We didn't go to this house. Or a lot of this upper area. We didn't go over here at all. We don't know any of this spot. And there's more to explore over here. And over here. And there's a lot to explore in this silly little city. Ferropolis. What are you guys looking at? Candles and... Huh. The surface of the notice board is entirely lost beneath layer upon layer of missing paper. While half-melted candles shelter at its foot, a sign at the top reads, Missing Persons. Read. One notice in particular catches your eye. It looks relatively new, and is written in a spidery hand. Dear child, I don't know why I'm writing this. I don't know who you are. I don't even remember your name. I just know there's a hole in my life and nothing fills it. What the fuck? If you are real, please come home. I want to feel right again. Oleg Igorevich. Huh. Something tugs at you about this strange notice. Maybe you should offer your help. The notice gives directions to a house on the northeast islet of Ferropolis, access to view the city's rear gate. Northeast. Let's do one at a time. Oh, what am I doing? I want my compass. Northeast islet. Is there something over here? Is it that? That thing? Looks like a guard tower. What do you guys? Word of the wise, pal. Once you walk away from this board, forget everything you saw. The militia seems to be under orders to let people read freely, but they sure don't like us asking questions about it. What is this board? Even though we already read it, you're new here to missing persons. If you see there's no shortage of notices, a lot of people go missing. Honestly, if you're not staying long, maybe you shouldn't read at all. What you don't know can't hurt you. Maybe I will read more. This woman is scanning the notice board, murmuring under her breath. Doyle, Aziz, little girl, old woman, Chen, Krupke. No. Ah, nothing again. 5 bloody months. For her or for like someone she knows? Or like someone she thought she lost? Moon was comforting her companion. There now, don't give up. You never know if someone might spot him. Why don't I take you down to the wheel and we'll check again next week? The wheel. Huh. Let's read another one. The notice is written on the back of the royal petition slip, seemingly by several different hands. Missing 2 months, Edith, 71, retired plumber. Last seen visiting Quarchi the clother, dark hair and light brown skin. Foul of mouth and smokes like a chimney. Argues bitterly on any point at which she takes offense. And cannot by any means be reasoned with or pacified. Very much missed by her 3 children, 14 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, and 7 murmur birds. Please send word of any sighting to Chartreuse, NGCO Armored Car, 14 Rampart Square, Ferropolis, CWK. Read another. Actually, we could just do them like one at a time, right? We have Oleg. We could see if this dude says anything. He doesn't say anything. But we can't tell him or ask him about the missing person. So maybe that one isn't an actual quest. Let's just read another. Read another. Evidently printed by a wood block, suggesting is one of multiple identical copies. Attention all patriots. The memorial will be held on month 3, date 32, hour 17 for the lost citizens of Progress, marking the 5th anniversary of its downfall. In Unison Park, Ferropolis. The Citizens Disaster Memorial Committee will continue to petition our gracious king for answers as to the fate of our loved ones, or else for those still listed as missing to the declared dead, given fit honors. Messy hand blotched with tea stains. What happened to us, B? I see you every day, yet each time you treat me like a stranger. Your family act like they never met me. You taught me everything I know. Did you truly forget that night you saved my life on the roof of the squeaky wheel? Or are you only pretending? Is this my fault? Did I you wrong? Huh. A fresh one written in neat block capitals. Does anyone remember Vital the Vision Trader having an assistant? A young man, short, trying and failing to grow a beard, courteous to a fault, often retrieved items from high shelves, and called his master Governor. Several persons recall this man, but not his name. Anyone with information is kindly requested to tear off a slip and write or call upon us at your own convenience. This is like forced Mandela effects, which is crazy. What's up, Switch? What are you doing up so late? And welcome. We're reading weird notices. This notice is old and faded, half hidden under several newer ones. I wake up and heat a pot of water, and my friend is gone. I queue for the summoning station, and my friend is gone. I do the puzzle in the Royal Dispatch, and my friend is gone. You have no idea what time to go to bed during the summer. I look after my cousin's bairns and laugh at their silly games, and my friend is gone. I check on the downstairs neighbors' silkworms while they're away on rotation, and my friend is still gone. What is this? Please be alive. Please be safe. I'm so fucking lost. Oh, we went through all of them. Damn. Those are fun. Are you begging? Penny for a song, friend. I know all the royal anthems, and the God War battle hymns, and the old Cardovian lays, and more besides. 5 coin a pop. No fair price. Something of the Guard War. Anytime. I mean, does that mean you stay up all night consistently? Or like, at least late? God War. They sing a song of proud apostasy set to a brisk beat. It's bold and cocky and funny and rude, meant to make you ready to march up to a nightmare the size of a mountain and spit in its face. Ready to die. You shall return. Alright. Here and there, you sense that it used to be a Wiccan hymn, or maybe a ballad about some divine champion. Shorn of their gods and free fall through history, the apostates had to make up new myths and heroes as they went along. Whew! Wasn't sure I'd hit that note at the end there. Another song? I'm good. That was good enough for me. That dude seems suspicious. Have we met before? I'm sorry. What a mad question. It's just, I'm sure I know your face from somewhere. You're a machinist. Oh, this is the entrance. That, yeah. Let me look at that quest we were trying to find somebody. Oleg Igorevich left a haunting message on the missing persons. The notes give directions to a house on the islet northeast of the Mechanarium. Access via the city's rear gate. I'm guessing this is the island, right? But how do we know what house it is? There's a lot of houses. Don't be sus. True. That dude was sus. Just singing songs, but he knew a lot. You were confronted by who? That I did not. That like snapped to me. By a middle-aged man with piercing eyes and a bushy, well-kept salt and pepper beard. Halt in the name of the king. Am I not allowed to jump on the pipes? Traveler, you are hereby detained in the name of His Majesty the Clockwork King. What? I'm being arrested? I'm being arrested? Don't do yourself a mischief by resisting. Why? I am Sunil, the King's Speaker, first among the equals of the Machinist Guild. In its ever-dancing wisdom, His Majesty has requested your presence in the audience chamber of the Mechanarium. This is not optional. So he just wants to see me, alright. Ah, yes. Of course. I have important information for this majesty. It's for ears only. Convey me thither, my good man. 55? Damn, I wasn't drunk enough. Militia, arrest this nitwit. No need to be gentle. No. Fuck. I'm jumping on the pipes too. That's the king? What the fuck? Sir, as you approach the vast machine, a sense of uncanny pressure pervades your body, as if you're pushing against an invisible wall that grows stronger with every step. Is it sorcery, or only your fear? Your soul knows that the king is bigger than his interface. This is like a Mr. House situation. Bigger than the room, bigger than the mechanarium, bigger than the sky. You feel minuscule in his presence, and somehow fictional, as if all your memories were merely this thing's daydreams. What the fuck is going on in the city? The noise of wheels and pistons fuses into an abyssal roar. Your skin fizzes, your sense of balance swirls. You taste metal, then burnt nuts, then somehow magenta. A delicate metal arm shivers into life and begins to write. Evocation afoot, please abide. Evoking. Rejoice and exult. The evocation is cast. All hail its majesty, Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Now summoning canon. Courtesy. Royal audience human ignorant. I'm ignorant? I guess so. Alas, cannot evoke hex, biz, rune, whatever, binding. Cannot evoke hex or his son. I don't even know what any of these mean. I really don't know what that means. Sir? Is he deleting my memories? The flood of symbols fills the parchment several times over until the quill stops. I'm more of a what? Subject indicates confusion, 62% confidence, conjuring alternative, exegesis, exegesis, fetching true name. Thou art subject number MCDXCCXL11. Affirm. I don't know what to say. I'm from the outside. Cannot summon codex outside. All trespassers in the most glorious Clockwork Kingdom are made subject to our majesty immediately upon entry for all time. Therefore, edict, thou art subject MCDXCCXL11. I am not. Subject MCDXCCXL11. Thou art summoned here to account for thy purpose. Therefore, we demand, what is thine answer? What like my general purpose? You want me to explain? Yeah, this one is exactly what I was thinking. I'm just gonna do it. This one's the truth. This is what I was thinking. I'm gonna do this one. Incorrect. Thy purpose is as follows. The brainwashing continues. Again, the inscrutable symbols fill the page, continuing for about a minute. Therefore, we demand, what is thine answer? I'm sorry, I don't. Well, gobbledygook and flibber tigglybit to you too. We could bootlick? I mean, kind of are a bootlicker already. Cannot summon lexicon common folk, no alternative exegesis S-speed. Therefore, we once again demand, what is thine answer? I swear I don't know. Pondering. Judgment. Subject MCDX CCXL11. Thine answer is invalid. Therefore, thou art selected for the sacramental duty. All prior purpose is hereby annulled and shall be dust. What the fuck? No way. No fault observed. Axiom, Our Majesty is the final arbiter of all measures of worth. Therefore, judgment. You are adequate for the duty. The sacramental duty is as follows. Oh, Lord. I need to stop getting arrested. This time, the nonsense continues for several minutes. Failure of these tasks may result in a critical reality exception. 76% confidence. Judgment. A critical reality exception may imperil this kingdom. Therefore, edict. I can't fucking read, I'm getting tired. Dereliction of this duty shall be punished by unmitigated annihilation. I'm gonna obey if I can't understand you. Pondering. Obedience does not require understanding. In fact, it does require understanding, you stupid robot. Therefore, thou shalt perform the sacramental duty. Subject MCDX CCX L11. The audience is concluded and now art dismissed. Therefore, vacate immediately this hallowed chamber and begin thy task, on pain of annihilation. Fuck you. Fuck that guy. I take it he lives up in the highest tower. Who are you? That's the first guy that actually looks Russian. Everyone like speaks like they're Russian, but... There! Wasn't that exciting? Now be gone. I have better uses for my thought power than to expend more of it on you. Wait! I need to tell you the king's message. No, you do not. Its Majesty is quite capable of appraising me of its concerns directly, and my staff will review the logs of your audience. Begone. I will not ask you again. The king chose me for sacramental duty. It said there'd be a critical reality. He waves his hand, a cipher sigil shines in the air. You suddenly find you cannot move or speak. What the fuck? Enough. Hear me, traveler. Its Majesty's edicts are complex and easily misunderstood by one such as you. Any task of true import will be noted and addressed. You are finished here. I can move now. I can move now. Where am I? Set the wobbly... Not the wobbly noggin. I forgot the name of the... Oh, fuck! I thought I, like, was gonna fall really far. I guess I can just jump down right there, right? Yeah. That's an exit. I wanna go up here. Who are you? I am an interpreter. You study the king's commands and proclamations to understand his true wishes. Do you need something? I have quite a lot of reading to get through. I had an audience with the king myself. That was you? What did His Majesty say? Don't leave out any details. What do they seem irrelevant to you? What may seem irrelevant to you is his goal to us. Told me to... I'm just gonna tell him. I'm telling him. Sacrificial duty. Sacramental. Sacramental duty? Huh. That's new. Or maybe it's a legacy component from one of the old political tracts that we consulted to build the king. Was there no further detail? Only a bunch of weird symbols. Ha, of course. You really need a cranial moderator to even read most of its output. Even then, Its Majesty can be a little cryptic. What's a cranial moderator? A magical clockwork device grafted onto your brain? See my mechanical eye? It lets me read the king's six-fold cipher language as easily as cheap ballad. Unfortunately, Its Majesty's mysteries go deeper than mere language. Where can I get one? Well, you need to take the guild entrance exam, score in the top 6, pass a political audit, undergo 3 years of training, and swear a magically binding loyalty oath. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Maybe the chief interpreter are fucking help. but we interpreters aren't really supposed to talk with outsiders. Need something more? No. Okay. I'm gonna break these boxes. Oh my god, there's a whole ass little book here. The machinist jumps at you when you disturb them. Ah! Boo. King's toenails, I told you not to creep up on me like... Wait, you're not a machinist? I thought you were one of the comatologists. That bastard's been stalking me all day, trying to hurry my work. I'm working as fast as I can. What's the delay? I'm a summoner. We maintain the cipher spells that transport goods through the kingdom. From farm to stockpile to summoning station, or back again. How do I use one? It's quite simple. Simply approach the machine, visualize what you want, press use. If you don't receive the right thing, you probably didn't visualize it correctly. Wow! Any further queries? No. If someone asks about me, tell them I'm with the King's Speaker. It's a private meeting. In a private meeting. Casey, I'm busy. Sunil wants this next petition locked down by next Starbright so I can check over it first. How's it going? Oh, I'm perfectly on schedule. But we're still waiting on the bloody summoners. Less than a day to go before the final commit, and they're not even in Ruin Lock. Amateurs. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know. I can't go up any further. So the king's at the top of that, and these gears are just what? Like running? Okay, how long is this? 12 pages? I think we'll read that later. I don't want to do any more reading right now. Oh my god, there's more people in here. I'm a comatologist. We draft the petitions to the petitions the guild sends to the king, and make sure they're in the correct cipher language. What is a petition? Requests for action. You know, production orders, rule changes, alteration requests. We can't tell its majesty what to do, but we can ask. Sometimes it listens. Now may I please get back to work? Yeah. Don't talk to me, I'm in hell. Without a doubt, this is hell. I thought we were in Ferropolis. They give you a withering look. I'm in Cipher Hell, you swine. Charm Hell. Invocation Hell. Contagion Hell. Transposition Hell. You name the hell, I'm in it. What the hell does that mean? My only summarize is that the last machinist to work on this spell made a dread bargain with some foul power in my soul for their freedom. Now I'm stuck with this mess they left behind, and none of it makes sense. It's like trying to untangle a ball of string when your only tool is another piece of string. Or a wet noodle. This is hell. Can I help? I don't know, can you reconjugate a 274 line cipher charm for a low contagion rune rest while maintaining an eco consonance in echo consonance. Okay, echo consonance. Got it. With a legacy canon written by a lazy moron who never took notes. Yeah. Oh, go and boil your head. I could do that. I got a pee-pee. Hang out right here. I'll be right back. I have returned. I have returned. Look at that beautiful city. Isn't that a beautiful city? Oh my god, my phone thought I was saying Siri. When I said city. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Well, now I'm like pretty high up. I want to go back down. So, can I go down from here? What is it? These are like people's houses, I'm pretty sure. These potions? Oh wait, is this yeah, that one dude. Shopkeeper has his nose buried in a giant ledger. King's blessing, citizen. I'll be with you in a... He glances up and does a double take. Tick. God's teeth. A new customer. Shopkeeper seizes your hand and shakes it vigorously. Welcome, welcome, dear citizen. I'm vital. Yep, I knew it was this guy. What was his, like, specialty? Like, the visions dude. The foremost fully licensed vision trader. Yeah, oh my god, I could just read. In Ferropolis. And dare say, the Clockwork Kingdom. Vision trader. Exactly so, good citizen. The kingdom's premier export. Famed across the sky realms. Please forgive me for not standing up. These legs haven't been the same since the God War. How old are you? So what's your fancy? A dream of flying, lightness, and freedom on the wing? A reverie of vanished past? Or, for the daring soul, a nightmare, so bone-chilling your waking life will seem like bliss. This is kind of on topic brand for the stream title. Visions. Passionate? These lurid fantasies are a subject of feverish moral debate. So, this one has erotic nature. Contains scenes of mild anxiety and spiders. Contains scenes of moderate peril and frequent daredevilry. I want sexy one. I got a sexy one. How do I use it? Looking for information. How intriguing, how can I help? Can you tell me more about it? Visions are the kingdom's premier export, thanks to our unique aplomb for thamo technology. The siphoning and distillation apparatus is quite affordable, so almost anyone can become a dreamwright if they apply themselves. Naturally, the apostatic union despises it. They say it distracts the serfs from their drudgery and fills their heads with dangerous ideas, but no matter how many shipments they intercept, they cannot prevent people from dreaming. As for the supposed side effects, I can assure you that the chronic onurism is exceedingly rare and easily avoided as long as you dream responsibly. Did you have another question? Darkstar, a mercenary? Have you seen Caxton? A mercenary? King's Greysnow. There's a fellow named Caxton Frost who ran off to join some band of sky pirates. That was the Darkstars, I think. However, he met a sticky end when his leader made him walk the plank. Vital's expression brightens as he apprehends sales opportunity. Of course, if you're interested in sky battles and such like, we have plenty in stock. It's quite a common fantasy. Let's see, Planequins, penis thieves, pirates. Would you like to be one? Fight one? Romance one? Be menaced by one? Be menaced and romanced by one? Attend university with one? Play chess with one? Inexplicably find yourself naked with one? Or something else? Jesus Christ. Wants to play chess with pirates. Why, it was last month's Metcalf, and those are very popular. You're lucky. We only just received his latest. If you've waited another day to ask me, they'd already be sold out. Why are Metcalf's visions so popular? Metcalf is the best in the business. Exquisite imagination. All those little details you'd never think to imagine. It's like he's really been a buccaneer. So, Caxton Frost is Metcalf. But would you like to know his secret? I met the man, and I can categorically tell you, Horse Metcalf is an ordinary human being like the rest of us. Just goes to show you there's no limit on dreams, eh? I'd love to meet him. Yeah, where do I find him? I'd love to meet him. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to divulge his address. Bottled visions can stir up powerful emotions, you understand. Some people get a little fixated on one supplier or another. Best for everyone that dreams, stay dreams. All I will say is that he lives outside the city, so it's far too dangerous for you to go searching for him. You have another question? Well, he told me. Cool. You've been helpful. Wait, please a moment. Are you looking for work by any chance? You seem a sturdy sort. There's someone I'm a little worried about. Nadja is a regular. One of my best customers. She usually comes in every week, but lately I haven't seen her at all. She lives in that big tenement near the park. I think you could check up on her. I'd visit her myself, but her room is right at the top of the building, and with my legs, I'd never get past the second staircase. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why I'm busting in this. What is in there? Coins? I'm busting in. I'm busting in. 11 coins. Hell yeah. Wait, I see coins right there. I kind of want to walk the perimeter. Does this section like open up? Yeah. I kind of remember where I've been and where I haven't, so let's jump on the perimeter. I can bust in that person's house. I don't wanna. Why is there like water there? Weird. Oh! Out of nowhere, you get a random urge to check your pocket. Inside, you find a scrap of paper that you've never seen before. The enigmatic note reads, "We must speak, but hostile eyes are watching. Meet me after nightfall in the park in Upper Ferropolis. I'll be waiting under the gazebo. Come alone. Trust no one. A friend." Huh. What time is it right now? It's almost... It's like evening. We could sleep until night. Let's go do that real quick, and then we'll explore more over this way more later. So this is where, yeah. Okay, I'm pretty oriented. The sussy-wussy guy was. Let's go take a nappy until nighttime. I want to buy a room. Take it. Take it. I know I have a spell that I could advance time too, but it's fine. Get in that bed. Oh, it was morning. It was the exact opposite of what I thought it was. No, we slept all day. This place is cool, like crazy at night. It looks crazy. Can I just jump? Yeah. So I have to go to Upper Ferropolis, which is where I was, but I don't know where the park was. So I guess we're just gonna go find the park. Everyone's gone. Except this guy. Yeah, we have met before. Is that guy there the whole time? I know it sounds bonkers, but I swear the city used to be bigger. Not just more people, I mean bigger. More streets, more houses. Or maybe I was smaller. My memory must be playing tricks on me. True. Alright. Before it gets bright, let's find a park. This looks like a park. Oh, under the gazebo. This is the park. That's the gazebo, right? I thought you said, oh, literally under. A woman? Oh, are you the lady I met earlier who was mean to me? The woman smiles at you with a spark in her sea-green eyes that seem truly without malice. Her mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation, while her brooch marks her as a member of the Machinist Guild. Hello, stranger. Come to escape the world for a bit? Are you a friend? Smile widens. So you got my note. Thank you for coming. Sorry for the cloak and dagger dance. The mechanarium is tense right now. Being seen with me would put you in danger. My name's Aphra. I'm the chief interpreter at the Mechanist Guild. I'm very excited to meet you. Charmed. Tell me, friend, which part of yourself do you like the least? If you could change something today, what would it be? My body, I've always struggled to look at my reflection in the eye. My heart, I wish I were kinder, slower to anger, quicker to trust. My charisma, it feels like everyone is sharing a joke I don't get. Lie, nothing. What does this have to do with anything? I don't know what to answer. I don't know what, if it was like me actually, or what I would want to roleplay here. My body. Oh, honey. I know exactly how you feel. But why would you have to accept that? Why shouldn't you be able to change it? We live in an age of marvels, increasing every year. Magic is abundant, fizzing in the air and in the stones and in our blood. Why not use it? Wisdom lies in accepting the world as it is. And the world as it is contains magic, with its vast power for good. You must acknowledge that, else your wisdom is a fairy tale peddled by the powerful to keep us in chains. She is talking very quickly now. What does this have to do with your note? Oh yes, of course, the note. Listen, you already know something is deeply wrong with the kingdom, don't you? You needn't pretend, anyone can see it, even if they're afraid to say so. Honestly, you guys just have a crazy culture. I didn't think it was, like, wrong. It's just kind of your thing. Go on. It's not just the shortages, or this awful winter, or even the corruption. The king's alterations to reality have lost all rhyme or reason, and things are going missing. People, houses, towns, words, even memories. Many people blame the machinists, but the truth is that even we no longer understand our king's actions. Hence, I suspect that all these problems are just different sides of one problem. Bluntly, the Clockwork King is going mad, and nobody has any idea why. That is, nobody except me. As chief interpreter, my secret duty is to analyze its Majesty's wishes. I've become convinced that the king is trying to tell us something huge, something we don't want to hear. What exactly did the king say to you? Speaker Sunil won't let me read the logs until he's redacted any confidential information. But that'll take months, and we may not have months. Told me to perform the sacramental duty. Sacramental duty? I've never heard of such a thing. Didn't explain that it means... Yeah, in some weird language. Of course, those symbols and the king spits out... The symbols the king spits out are six-fold cipher language. I could read them easily if only I could access the logs. Damn it all, Sunil, why won't you listen? Friend, this confirms my worst fears. Her speech quickens. Because don't you see, it's all connected. If cipher magic is the true language of reality, and cipher magic is powered by cognition, that means we must account for all relevant cognition within the defined thamos space. Which, in this case, is the whole kingdom. Now, Carrick's law states that the cumulative cipheric interactions of n cognitive entities may be expressed as a six-dimensional vermiform manifold according to the function. Lady, what? Listen intently. You've completely lost me. She stops and takes a deep breath. I'm sorry, this isn't going how I imagined. It's all just so damnly tangled up together. If only... She snaps her mechanical fingers. That's it. You need to see it for yourself. There's a house here in Ferropolis. It's scheduled for removal. But I've ensured a delay long enough for you to visit. Take this key. Inside the house, you'll find a mirror. Walk through it. Where can I find it? The house is tucked away on the lowest level of the city, what locals call the conduits. It's rather a warren down there, so you might have to search a bit. The conduits are hardly a savory place, but you do meet such interesting people. I used to love visiting the bazaar back when I was just a junior interpreter. At least while it's at night, we can focus on going there and we'll kind of explore more during the day. Alas, with my present rank, it would be most unwise for me to be seen there. I'll see what I can do. Please try, friend. You can't know how important this is. Alright, let's do it. We are kind of getting ahead of ourselves, but... Who are you? If you're having trouble with the key, go talk to Reza. They really helped me out when the guild kept insisting I should be able to grow 2 acres of potatoes in my bathtub. Thanks, King. Oh, whatever, I'll talk to her later. I want to focus. I am memorizing pretty much who we haven't talked to, who we have. The only way down I can think of is over here. Slums. At night. The slums at night. Secret. Interesting. Just for a little potion? Who are you? You see an old beggar wrapped up in rags against the cold. Pal. Excuse me, pal. Do you know where my house is? Did you just ask me where your house is? He looks confused, like they didn't expect you to actually stop. Oh yeah, I did. I'm so sorry to bother a fine citizen such as yourself. Only I can't seem to find it anywhere. Don't you know where your own house is? King's truth, pal, I have no clue. I know I had one, somewhere in the upper city. I just can't seem to recall any of the details. How do you know you had one? The beggar delves into rags around their neck and produces an ornate key on a string, holding it up in their blackened fingernails like a talisman. Because I got this. Can you just try it on some doors? Oh, I tried plenty. Turns out nobody likes doing that without asking first. And if you do ask first, then nobody lets you. They all just thought I was mad. Now the militia know my face, so it's tough for me to leave the conduits. At least it's warmer down here, where the steam pipes are. Clings to the key like a child's doll. Gotta be around here somewhere. Where'd you get it from? It's mine, I swear to the king, I always had it. Had it in my pocket. And remember, I remember my first night on the streets. What's up? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. It was like a nightmare. I knew I had a house only the night before. I didn't know shite about sleeping rough. I kept thinking, tomorrow, I'll surely find it. Tomorrow, this will be over. Well, that was 2 years ago. 2 fucking years? Oh my god. Clings to the key. Gotta be around here somewhere. I'll give you some coin. Don't bother yourself. All I need is to find my house, and I'll be grand. Get me all job back. Get me back on my feet. I'll give him 20. Wait, but... Thanks, pal. I promise, when I find my house, I'll repay you double, triple. I'll give you a bed wherever you need it. Pour you a dram anytime. Good luck to you, man. I can tell this place would be a lot busier during the day. So, I'm looking for a house, ironically. But where? Definitely not here. Oh, it's this. Wow, first try. Hell yeah. That was lucky. Any secrets in here? Huh. There's 2 rooms. Oh, we're supposed to go through the mirror. Hold on, let me put on my lockpick hat. We can get it. We can get it. We can get it. We got it. I put on the charisma hat again. So now we're supposed to walk through the mirror? That had a godlet in it? So is this like a Wiccan area? Alright, I'm going through the mirror. You step out on the other side of the mirror. For a moment, you think you're still in Ferropolis. Until you look up and see the sky is gone. Instead of the Oneric Isles, a familiar red neuron star, there is only blackness, save for a swirling gyre of dim blue light, staring down at you like a malevolent eye. A tenement drifts overhead, unmoored from the earth, trembling slowly end over end. All around you, the city twists up, impossibly into the air. Houses piled upon houses, pipes and drains and gutters spreading like tree branches as far as the eye can see. Look around. It's freezing here. Frost crunches under your feet, and every surface is hung with icicles. You see statues in naturalistic poses cluttering the street, but no people. From somewhere nearby, there is a sound of discordant music. Hello, Aphra? Let's... Source of the music? I kind of wish this would actually be an area we could go into, but I guess we're reading. The music verges on random noise. Every time you think you've figured out the structure, it changes and slips from your grasp. Sometimes it stops for several minutes, and all you can do is wait, shivering. In the deserted remnants of the old plaza, you find a grand piano, its keys plinking and plonking on their own. No other living soul is visible. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Examine the statue. Your stomach twists as you realize the statue was once a living person. Their mouth is open and their fist is raised in the air, as if they were frozen solid in the midst of a screaming argument. As you explore, you find another frozen person tucked up in bed in the middle of the street, wearing a nightcap with a pom-pom on the other end. On the end. Then a family sitting around a dinner table, forks and cups suspended halfway to their mouths. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Hello, Aphra? There's no answer, save the echo of your own voice. Search your way out. Time seems to work differently here. You feel like you're wandering for hours. It could be minutes. At some point you realize you're in an upside down in relation to where you started. A rowing boat with 2 petrified passengers spins in the air. Finally leaning on the ceilings of a catwalk that goes nowhere, clad in a well-worn fur coat, you spot Aphra. She waves at you. Aphra's breath mists in the air. She gives you a wry smile. I fancy seeing you here. So this is what you wanted to show me? Yeah, this is what the king has been doing. Everything you see here was vanished from our world by the king's magic. When they vanish, reality adjusts around them as if they were never there. There are hundreds of people here, houses, streets, towns. It's a silent massacre that no one's allowed to think about, and it's speeding up. They should release a freaking DLC for this this space. How can it be stopped? Twists up the corner of her mouth in a mirthless smile. I was hoping you asked that. We've lingered here long enough. If you're willing to help step through this mirror, and meet me back in Unison Park after nightfall. Another question. How do we bring them back? Anything that stays here more than about 6.5 hours becomes irrecoverably void-touched and would disintegrate upon returning to our world. The best we can do is try to stop the inflow. This has to do with gods, for sure. How is this possible? Years ago, before I joined the Machinists, we gave the king the power to alter people by magic. The idea was that a new society would need a new kind of citizen, with new virtues and skills. Before long, my colleagues began using this power to rewrite troublesome personalities, or even erase them from existence. I wish I'd paid closer attention. It was my apartment. It wasn't my department. You understand. But this is beyond anything we ever asked for. I've scoured the logs, and almost everything here was vanished by the king on its own initiative. In other words, we've lost control. Sounds like you got your wish. Perhaps I should have asked more questions, raised more objections. But please believe me, most of my colleagues are not evil people. No one wanted this. In fact, I found evidence of the last 12 missing machinists from my own department who nobody remembers. Did any of them try to raise an alarm? Am I really the first to find this place? No wonder we always feel understaffed. That's all. Let's get out of here. Alright. She beat me there? Let's do a little exploring. What are you doing? No one's gonna remember us, pal. There ain't gonna be any memorials. Not for me, and not for you. I am aware. Is this a secret? What's the point of this water? Or why is that dude being so nihilistic? Bust in this person's house. Nope, it was a storage room. Everything here is whack. Who are you? Dangerous? Watch your cock. You look like a cove with an eye for the finer things. And if you're down in the conduits, I'd warrant you're not afraid of walking the wild side. And at night. Upon my name, these are the finest curiosities in all the blessed land. Going for a song, I don't just ask where they came from, and we'll get along fine. Old cock. What do you have for sale? Ah, there's no need for foul language, thank you very much. It's called pursuing my collection. Let's see your collection. Poison, bombs, poison. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I don't really care about any of that. I just like hitting things. What's back here? Secret? What are you doing? Miss, what are you doing with these buckets? Someone is guarding a bucket of water set down on the ground near the machinery. When she sees you, she tenses up. King's grace to you, citizen. Don't mind me, I've got nothing worth stealing. What are you hiding here with a bucket of water? I'm not hiding. I'm warming it, aren't I? Those pipes run right into the mechanarium. And here, look. She grabs your hand and holds it against the metal pipe for a few seconds. It's hot. Wouldn't be right to refuse a gift from the king, now would it? I'm just making sure nothing is wasted. Alright. That's not suspicious. You're just poor. Why is there a gate? Is there like a secret wall here? No. Whack. I don't know how we'd get in there. I think we explored everything over here, right? Come back again when it's not nighttime. I think we can probably go back up to the park, finish up talking to Afra. I'm back. Afra's mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation. So friend, now you've seen the cost of the kings and madness. Will you help me? I'll compensate you, of course, and best a humble engineer can... the best? You have my attention. Oh, King's mercy, thank you. You cannot know how grateful I am that someone understands. I've been working on a spell. It would stop the vanishings and reform the king's power so that it can only alter people at their own requests, with their consent, just like we talked about. Unfortunately, my spell must be enacted inside the king's audience chamber, and these days only Speaker Sunil and his inner circle are allowed in. They're also paranoid about the saboteur. But you, the king, summoned you specifically. Do you realize how rare that is? Its Majesty doesn't make mistakes, only decisions we don't understand yet. And Its Majesty has decided you are important. If you could induce the king to summon you again, Sunil would have to let you in. He'd never disobey a royal command. Then you could input any spell, or input my spell. Does that make sense? This makes me think, like, how is the king really gone mad? You know what I mean? Or is this girl just... You know, how much of that mirror thing is real, too, you know? With all, like, the visions and the dream stuff that's going on? I don't know what to trust here. What happens if I don't? I'll try to find another way, but I fear our clock is short. The king is giving us a million warnings, and we're ignoring all of them. There may not be another chance before the situation becomes irretrievable. I think I get the idea. I think that's good. First, we must catch the king's attention. About a month ago, strange phenomena were reported in the graveyard outside Ferropolis. My analysis suggests these phenomena are a secret message from Its Majesty. Take my machinist guild insignia and investigate the graveyard. The graveyard keeper may be able to assist you. Use it carefully, friend. These insignia command great power throughout the kingdom. Now, I could be wrong, but I suspect the message will begin with music like this. She hums a haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, like a lullaby from times on the beginning. You have a good voice, you know. Kinda sexy, aren't you? She looks genuinely pleased. How kind. Well, perhaps if this whole machinist business doesn't pan out, I can make a living as a troubadour. I've never heard that before. Is your mission clear? It is. How can I empower you? Just wish me luck. All the luck in the world. Oh, and friend, please don't breathe a word of our plan to anyone, especially Speaker Sunil. I should shudder to think what he'd do to us if he found out. So I have the option of betraying her if I find something suspicious about her, really. I want this. The fact that there's a Paradoxicus here, interesting too. Well, there's more to explore. And the rest of that quest is outside the city. I think I'm just gonna go save and pass the time to the morning, and I'm probably gonna call the stream. Head to bed myself. There's a lot of reading today. I don't think I've killed one thing. Probably a lot more next time we play too, so. What's that? I probably can't sleep here, right? Yeah. I have to go buy it. I forgot. Just jump down. Room for rent ticket. Alright. Sleep till the morning. Alright. I think that's it from me. That was fun. Very fun. Yeah. Let's go to the end screen. There we go. Sorry, it took forever with the music. That was fun. I had a few people stop by. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. I know it was a shorter little stream tonight. This week is kind of a compressed week for me, time-wise, because of my job. But always consistent streamer, and you can always watch the VOD. So if you missed the past couple days, just played a fun, spooky game last night. We played, if you've never seen the rest of the Dread Delusion, it's organized on a playlist on YouTube. And, yeah. We'll see how I feel. I might just play Dread Delusion the rest of the week. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. We definitely will be finishing up Fallout 4, of course, sometime. Just kind of in a mood to play this, to be honest, for a little bit. So, yeah. I think that'll be it for me. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.